How do you like that? How do you like them apples? Almost butchered it. We blundered. Rook g6 wins the queen if he takes. So he goes king h1. But we grab that bishop now, which was a very strong bishop. And we're up a queen pawn for not much, really. Did I have anything better here? No, I don't think so. Alright, we take that pawn. Can take on f2, but I have to contend with stuff like rook e6 or knight d5. Maybe I just kick that rook out. Let's do that. Oh shoot, I blundered this. Literally 2 seconds after I identified that taking on d5 could be a threat. Okay. Not I'd queen e5. It's trickier. Hoping for f3. Alright, he flags, but he's lost anyway, so if f3, I just have one more trick. Rook takes e4. Reaching to my bag of tricks again to win that knight. Queen's hanging, so he can't take back, so we win another piece. Alright, good game, sir. Let's see. No more challenges. Fibo, you can challenge me again if you want. Since I don't have another challenge at the moment. Assuming you're still out there. Oh, we've got a challenger, Casper Olviel Magnus. Our old friend, our good friend, okay? Played him a few times earlier. Yeah, this was from the Simon where he just flagged in the opening. This was from another game we played. I managed to win. I'm not sure if these games were mine. I don't think this one is mine. I think these two were mine. So we got a 2-0 record against him. Looking to make it 3-0. That was a mouse slip. I wanted to play the French. It's funny. Usually people mouse slip by moving 2 squares instead of 1. Or by moving 1 square instead of 2. I mouse slip by moving 2 squares instead of 1. Alright, so we're playing some lame, I don't know, what is this, Vienna? Yeah, I don't really know what you call this. He goes bishop e3, that's weird. Usually they play f4. Sort of the point of delaying the knight coming to f3. Happy to see bishop e3 though. I think I'll just take and go d6. I don't think you played too badly. I mean, you missed some tactics, but that happens in Blitz. Especially when you're playing a tricky GM. Rounds castle. One less thing to worry about. Maybe rook e8. I feel like I should play for d5 here. Alright, he's going queen e1. Makes sense. Oh, this is also a 3-0 game. So I kind of need to speed it up. Let's try d5. Yeah, objectively this is pretty equal. Black's comfortable, but white's very solid as well. Welcome back, Gucci. Is there a reason the color of your username is red, or was that orange today? Yesterday was green. I don't know if that's a random thing or if you can control that. Alright, queen g3. Let's get those queens off the board. I don't want to have to think about kingside attacks with like knight h4, knight f5 or something. Get the queens off the board and flag him in the endgame. That's the strat. He's not playing ball. He avoids the trade. Alright, he's attacking a7. Sneaky guy. We'll stop that. Knight h4, I completely forgot about that. Jeez. Kind of lucky that I have some squares for my queen to work with. Keep that s7 pawn protected. Alright, we're down almost a minute on the clock. Alright, we have got another challenge, so at least we have that to look forward to after this. Alright, he might be playing for g4, but it's a double-edged move. It could backfire. It's quite weakening. But I think it's a good move. I don't really have a way to exploit that right now. White's probably doing well here, to be honest. Although, he probably just takes. Let's stay solid. Alright, I kind of have to get rid of this knight. Alright, the G file is opened up. Not ideal. I'm going to play A5 just to free up this rook on A8, which was stuck defending the A7 pawn. We're going to try to hold on here. Getting outplayed hard here. He's playing very well. He's doubling up on the G file. Gotta watch out for my queen also. It could get trapped. Gotta watch out for this. Rook J to rook E7. Let's go rook E7. Alright, we're gonna try to run the queen back. The goal is just to passively defend everything on the king side here and hope he gets stuck and starts thinking. We're not gonna rush to open up things on the queen side or touch anything on the king side. We're just gonna wait it out. We're gonna weather the storm. The onus is on him to find a way to continue the attack here. All right, rook G6. What if I go king G8? No, I'm threatening this. You might have to step back. You might have to do a little step back like Harden. Okay, not sure what he accomplished. I'll go C5. Just set up a structure here. All right, we'll get out of the way. Lateral defense. All right, but now he doesn't have the H file for his rook. I'm happy to see that. And now we're gonna run our king all the way to the queen side. What do you think of that? Happy to trade queens? Just say the word. I gave him rook G7 there because I'm moving a bit too quickly. But alright, now that he's moved his queen there, we're just going to continue with the plan. Alright, I see what he's doing. He's trying to come around. Queen H6. Alright, we've got some ideas of our own. We got a little checkmate from the back. Good game, Kasparoville. You played pretty well. Things got a bit double-edged in time trouble, though. Alright, let's play I Only Play for Fun. Oh, got it. Alright, so we've won all our games today so far. Keyword so far. Let's keep that going. D6. What is the theory here? That's a slip. Let's ask for a take back. Thank you. Wanted to play E4. Alright, E5. Don't really know what I'm supposed to play here. Taking in D4 looks kind of logical, but he goes E4. Maybe knight C3 first. Alright, knight F6. I feel like I should take and go D4. I don't know why. I'm gonna take that pawn. Let's improve the compensation. Objectively, it feels a bit risky though. Alright, rook B8. Make Shench. Could get greedy and take another pawn, but might be too much. Queen C6, rook B6. It's annoying. Let's go queen A6. Get the queen back to E2. If he goes rook B6. And then we'll look at ideas with F3. So I wasted a bunch of tempi trying to get that pawn. Let's hope it pays off. Alright, bishop B4. Oh, I didn't mean to castle immediately. I was still considering it, but it's all good. It's probably a decent move anyways. All right, castle. Maybe I shouldn't allow him to take on c3. Knight a4 and c3. Get some tempi. Knight d1 also an option. Let's go knight d1. Knight could have prospects here later. Knight on a4 seems like it's a bit out of play. So we're up a pawn, but our pieces are all over the place. Takes away the f5 square. Let's develop our bishop now. He doesn't have h6 anymore. Let's go knight e3. Threatening knight takes d5. Alright, he sidesteps that. So maybe now we can even get a little aggro and go c4. Start undermining those pawns. And if he goes c6, we have a nasty little fork. Already takes. Now I have two very tempting choices. Queen takes or knight takes. Knight takes hits the bishop and the rook. Let's do that. If we get rid of that dark square bishop, he really has no active pieces anymore. So let's take it. He takes with the pawn. All right. Maybe he's looking for d5 later. This knight is still a bit of an issue. Let's go g3. Reroute that knight to greener pastures. Got a nice dark square bishop. He's got weaknesses around the king. And he doesn't have that dark square bishop to fend that off. All right, queen f7. Just angling at queen a2 if I try to contest the c file. Let's go knight g2 as planned. All right. Knight e3, cover rook c2. He does have compensation here for sure. It's not easy to convert this position. All right, I see what he wants. He's trying to get h6 in. Let's try to discourage that while also maybe threatening d5. I don't know. Do I have something good here after h6, bishop h6? I thought I did, but maybe I don't. Not sure. Yeah, I don't think I have anything there, so I might have to just take on f6 and play that position, which is still fine. But I would have liked to keep that dark square bishop. I thought I had h6, bishop h6, king h6, knight f5, and queen h6, but it goes king g8 there. I don't really have anything. Let's go b3. Try to set up rook c1. Offer some trades. Rook c1 objectively not the best move here, but low on time. So try to simplify, make things a bit easier. All right, let's go knight c4. That's what I thought the best move was on the previous move. Let's block that c file and set up rook e1. Because with the knight on d5, he can't play d5 himself. So e4 could be a bit loose. We got 3 seconds to work with. It's not too bad. Alright, we did give him some counterplay, but as long as the g4 square is covered. Let's pin that. As long as that knight's pinned and the g4 square is covered, we don't have to worry about anything. Oh shoot, that's a good move. Oh, that's a good move. I almost flagged there. Let's offer a trade of rooks. He's playing well. All right, check. Take that. don't think that works out for him. Too many threats to deal with. Alright, I just win the queen here. Gf2, king g2. Gh2, queen takes h2. Alright, good game. You played really well there. Got kind of dicey at the end, but somehow I managed not to blunder. Alright, who's next? Oh, we got a challenge from Bapi. Got a good score against him as well with the account, so let's maintain that. Alright, I wanted to play French in the previous black game, so let's do that now. Alright, he goes for the advanced, one of the critical tests these days against the French. Queen b6, a3, c4. Very interesting line. So basically we shut down that queen side, try to discourage him from playing there. We're going to try to play a slow maneuvering game. White tries to break with b3 usually, but black's trying to discourage it, as you can see. Queen c7. If he goes b3 now, we take, knight takes, bishop a4. Nice little pin. So this is the typical maneuver. We're going to get our knight to b6 to set up bishop a4. Queen c2. Do I care about that? Does he want knight g5 or something? I don't think that's a big deal. So bishop a4 again, stopping white's plan of b3. And we're going to prepare long castle and look to play on the king side. Alright, he goes rook a1. Yes, he wants to play a4. So we're not going to allow him to do that. Alright, now he's totally tied up there. Objectively, I don't think it's a great move, but leads to an interesting structure. Alright, bishop g5. I'll go bishop e7. Happy to trade that dark square bishop off, because it sets up g5 now. Yeah, I was just checking, did I miss knight b3, because I just realized that that was an option, but he goes rook a2. I mean, this rook's stupid, but not winning material there or anything. Could also do it now, but probably should play g5. Do I take on d1 first?